thinking we both experts, but we're not. They politically correct, but we're not. They might put their facts on check, but we're not. Personal growth is our shit, but we're not. Gonna coach you up to this, cause we're not. They say they're leaders, they're free thinkers, but we're not. Geeking, never ever tweaking, but we're not. We stay laughing, but we're not. But we're not. Insert label here. And welcome back to another episode of But We're Not. I'm your host, Shane Jabari.
Oh shit, I felt like somebody was just about to come out of the stadium or something. Hello folks, I am Dirk, and we are back with another episode. It has been a minute, and that is not our goddamn fault. Shane,
it is not our fault at all. And you guys know I am all about taking responsibility. But this shit here has just been a huge technical dick in our ass.
Hey,
and we want you to know that we did not orgasm.
No, it wasn't us, folks. We're literally just going blue balls.
So here we are, back through a lot of technical difficulty, ready to provide you guys our, fourth video episode?
Fuck yeah. Hello. Oh, I keep forgetting on my video.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I'm so used to just hiding behind a microphone, because that makes me feel brave.
Hey, Dirk, let us know how we're doing on time.
Yeah.
We're at one. Okay, good.
We're at 1 minute right now, so we're about to jump into it. Actually, my boy Matthew McCombs, which you guys have heard about on here, he brought up a really good point, and it's been a hard time for a lot of people this year, in general, in this time frame of living, usually in the
Facts.
20s. Your identity is more or less shattered and being recreated, and depression, anxiety, a lot of other mental health, a cocktail of mental health illnesses lead people to a lot of certain lifestyle decisions, and a lot of time the idea of just piecing out early seems better than continuing on, which is very unfortunate and very sad, but it doesn't help that a lot of our pop culture perpetuates that, and the whole idea that we should all make it to the 27 club. That's a place where you want to be. That's amazing. Those people are amazing because they made it there. Shane, what's your thoughts on that in general?
My thoughts in general about life have varied a lot, especially over the last month. So I did this shroom trip in a Joshua Tree, and I took a lot, and I basically came to the conclusion that all of this is kind of like an illusion. So like my sort of like feelings about life are a lot different than say maybe another person's. I think it's great to enjoy while you're here, but I think after you've left here, there's a lot of great shit waiting for you to experience and do, and probably is a lot better.
I have a question on that.
Go ahead.
I have a question on that. That's perfect. All right, let's say there's this actor and there's this before, yeah? And me and you are very huge proponents on the now. Why is there always this longing to go past what's currently here? Because then you're just going to continue to long when you're in the next place, and then you're going to continue to long when you're in the next place. Where's this
see, the thing is, people have to learn to be present, because what I was getting at is not necessarily, I was getting at, it doesn't really matter when you die, or because wherever you're at, it can be really dope if that's what you make of it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're good at being present and you're good at being here in the now, then you're gonna be great wherever you're at, no matter it's here or wherever you're at after you die, and so on and so forth. It's gonna be fucking awesome all the time if you're good at being present. But if you're not, then yes, that sort of lack of contentment will probably bring you an eternity of misery. So it'd be good to learn while you're here. So.
And I like what you were actually prefacing, and I'm not actually disagreeing with you in anything, because I know you think just like me. We've had long conversations about this. But the whole idea that there's something missing, and I spoke with a lot of people, and even just you and I have spoken. We often get caught up in the expectation of course, our societal norms. And me and Eric were actually talking, my other really, really good friend, the idea of the hustle culture and how there's a fine line between hustling but also being satisfied with what you currently have. And I feel like our generation, and I mean generation meaning 20 somethings, even going up to 30, 40, hell, 50s and 60s.
Okay, that's not my generation, bro.
Yes, of course, but you know this idea that humans, because humans are the worst or the only creature who aren't satisfied with the current predicament they're in. Like, animals don't necessarily get into this longing stage, this apathy for something else, this longing for godhood, this Christ-like state of being that they're missing. They're missing something. They're always missing something, and they have to get there. And if they're not getting there, they're failing.
Yeah, it's because humans aren't that good at living, bro. Like when you look at when you look at animals, and I think that's why dying young is so glorified. It's because people really want to get the fuck out of here. Because being a person, okay, is very difficult because people complicate shit. You see, like animals.
They do. Whoa, you said it right there.
People complicate shit. Life is mad simple. You don't have to do nothing. You just fucking roll with what you got. But you see, people really make shit hella complicated. And because they do that, it makes you not want to be here. You're like, yo, you know what I could do instead of not being here? Or instead of being here, I could not be here. Like,
and that's very contagious. And that's the sad thing, because a lot of people are susceptible to that idea that, oh, if that's an actual ideology, am I also feeling that? And does anything matter? I want to get out of here.
And it's just you look at animals, and they're living in the present always. They're living in love. They're not living in the future. They're not in anxiety. They're not in regret in the past. They're just in the now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. Like
even trees,
rocks,
even rocks,
plants,
whatever
like
you want to say,
algae,
they're just chilling.
They're just, I'm in the water. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what.
not I'm in the water. I'm in the
or
water.
You got, you know what I'm saying? Like lions, like they don't be tripping. Like, oh, I didn't hunt long enough today. Like, did I? Yeah. Am I full or am I good? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
Can I ask you something too? No. Like, because I want to ask you this too, because ultimately, this isn't a conversation about suicide, and we're not talking down about any of that at all. Me and Shane are talking about the glorification of it in pop culture, and Shane hit a lot of really important things about the illusion, and which is what pop culture is. It's a curated, cocktail of events that they push out to be able to create.
It's all an illusion.
So
Shane, it's all an illusion. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it? No. Because you're right. Why? How? Let's say, okay, we know that it's an illusion. We understand it's an illusion, and the people creating the illusion, such as like the Amy Winehouses and stuff in the world, they get caught up in it, and there's nothing we can do to help or change them. I mean, I
watched a video about it today. It's called being compartmentalized. Even the people that are a part of the illusion and a part of creating the illusion don't fully know that they're creating the illusion because it's so.
Can I say another word on that really quick and keep going? Also, cognitive dissonance. Also, both you guys everybody should research both those things: cognitive dissonance and compartmentalization.
But so when people are being compartmentalized, it's like, and even sometimes they may be a little bit conscious that they're adding to this illusion, but to what extent? No, in the full of the illusion, not at all. And the fact of the matter is, if you're stuck. Or if you're, caught up, just remember, it is a fucking illusion. And if you're wondering which part, just assume it all is. So, therefore, that would make all your problems illusionary as well.
Exactly. Well, I don't know how much you guys know about your Greek history, but I mean, it's the same idea of the lotus eaters and the Odyssey. They would continue to eat lotus, and they had no idea what time was. They didn't know what the dream was or reality was anymore. There you go. 10 years have passed, and he's stuck on the island, and he has to go home to Ithaca to see his wife. I mean, everybody is.
I feel like a good question I want to ask our viewers is, if you refuse to acknowledge your problems, do they exist?
You know, Shane, let's leave him with that, because that's literally 9 minutes and 11 seconds.
Okay, perfect.
Right there. So, I think what Shane just said and what me and his conversation brought up hopefully brings up conversations with you guys and your friends and your family. We're not trying to say anything because We're not experts, folks. Just always.
I barely even know what this topic is about, guys. But what I do know is we just had a bomb-ass episode.
Yes, sir! All right, we got video of this now, so Squadcast can't fuck with us. So we're going to leave y'all there, and we'll see you till the next episode.